Dear Jen, it's January 22nd, 2010 and you've just been admitted to Starship Children's Hospital. Bradycardic, hypothermic, malnourished, dehydrated, dying. This hasn't been a sudden admission as such. You've been spiralling downhill for the last few months, each day getting sicker and sicker, and today there was no option but to rush you to the emergency room. Suddenly all the control you have had has been taken away. At 10 you developed an anxiety disorder. You struggled to sleep, wouldn't leave the house without a parent, had an insane fear of teenagers, and from there things only got worse. You felt out of control. Your anxiety was too much and you needed to find a way to deal with that. So you started washing your hands a lot, turning doorknobs 4 times, reading pages in a magazine 4 times, living your life by the number 4. Odd numbers were your worst enemy. Afraid that if you didn't give in to these rituals, you or someone you loved was going to die. You lived a life of fear, a life of numbers. You felt completely out of control. There was a need to find that control from something, anything. So you started controlling what you ate, how much you ate, and when you ate. You finally felt in control again, Jen. You felt powerful. You started exercising ritualistically, 270 times up and down the stairs before you ate half your Weet-Bix with water. This was a long battle. Many psychologists, your parents doing everything they could to help you get better. School became too much, you left. Your weight continued to plummet. Each day you would exercise more, eat less, have more OCD rituals. You began to hate life, to hate yourself. You began to wish you were dead. You weren't in control any longer. Your mind was, and it was killing you, each day closer and closer to the end of your life. That overnight bag you were told to pack when you were admitted into hospital turned into multiple suitcases. You were in there 12 weeks. Over the next 2 years, you had multiple inpatient and outpatient hospital admissions. You were certain this was the way your life was going to be forever. But you were so wrong. Dear Jen, the pain, the sadness, the hurt, the shame, and torment your mind put your body through was terrible. But looking back now, there were so many incredible things that came from that journey. Jen, when you were first admitted to hospital, there was a little 2-year-old girl in the room next door. A terminally ill child that taught you how precious life is. You would sit with her, tell her stories, draw with her. Her company and strength keep you going. A prominent figure in your life to this day. You would meet a girl just a wee bit younger than you, who 3 years later would lose her battle with cystic fibrosis. Crushing you, but again reminding you how precious life is. You would fight not only for yourself, but for those 2 kids. Because unlike their illnesses, yours could be cured. Your family and friends would fight with you for your recovery daily. During your time in the psych ward, you would see people dealing with things that no human should ever have to go through, and you would meet a man that would literally save your life. A psychologist who would just get you and stick by your side for the next few years, challenging your thoughts but more importantly working with you towards your goals. You would move to LA at 19 and attend drama school, a dream of yours that at 13 seemed impossible. You would not just survive in LA, but you would live. Jen, you would start an organisation because of your past, because of your recovered, and because you want others to feel less ashamed. You would learn and accept that suffering a mental illness is not a weakness, but fighting it is a huge strength. You would learn that it's okay to not be okay, and that there truly is a light at the end of the tunnel. You would know that whatever challenges you are thrown in the future, you would be strong enough to fight them. You will love yourself just the way you are and be incredibly thankful that you are alive and finally free.
I remember when we broke up, the first time seeing this, you said I've had enough. 'Cause like we hadn't seen each other in a month, when you said you needed space.
What?